Welcome to Boss Your Brain and Business. In this episode, I am going to talk about how to stay consistent in business when life isn't. Your desire to show up more consistently in your coaching business. That's what you desire. But life happens. And life isn't always that consistent. How do you be present for the highs and lows of life and show up consistently in business? I'm going to talk about this in this episode. And I'm going to share with you a tool that my clients use that helps them weather the storms of life and still show up for their business. Hello, my name is Coach Kim. I'm a certified life and business mindset coach for brilliant Christian coaches and service based entrepreneurs. And I simply help them make more money, have more impact in their lives, in their businesses using two powerful things they already possess: their thoughts and beliefs. Now, when you start your business, life doesn't stop. And if you don't learn how to manage both successfully, life and business, one will suffer. If you want more consistency in showing up in your business, but life is making it challenging, let's talk about it. I want you to be sure to stay to the end because I'm going to tell you how to get access to my exclusive download called the Thought Management Map. It's the worksheet that my paid clients use to get unstuck and manage their mind like a boss so they can create clients and grow their coaching business. All right, are you ready to learn about how to be consistent in business when life isn't? Well, we're going to jump right in. All right, let's jump right in. First, let's talk about the desire to be consistent because consistency is crowned as the holy grail to success in business. Every teacher, every coach, every mentor talks about you must be consistent. Okay, and this is what I want to tell you about this. You must decide what consistent looks like for you, not what others have said it looks like. You determine what consistency looks like for you. So be intentional about what consistency looks like for you. What does it look like for you? Your life is different than my life and from other people's lives. So what does consistency looks like for you? Or if you don't define it, you will find yourself living up to other people's expectations, which is the wrong path to be on in your business. So, first things first, define what consistency looks like for you. You really do get to make it mean what you want, which brings us to my next point. You have to look at what you make inconsistency mean. Inconsistency, because this will stop you more than anything. So, you are in fact defining what consistency looks like, even if you're basing it upon someone else's expectation. You are defining what consistency is for you, and you're also defining what inconsistency looks like for you. So, you are determining those two things. Here's the thing: if you go a week without posting on social media and you make that to mean I'm being inconsistent, then you have made that to mean that. Now, what matters is how this meaning makes you feel. This feeling is what is fueling you to show up in your business or not. So, if you feel shame, inadequacy, guilt, insufficiency because of what you're making inconsistency mean and you were inconsistent, you are adding an extra layer of pain to how you're already feeling for not achieving your goal of consistency. So it's an extra layer of pain already added on top of I'm not being consistent and I need to be consistent in order to be successful in business. And so If you desire to be consistent, what matters most is the fuel you choose to show up consistently. Did you hear that? It's the fuel that you choose, right? What do you use to choose you to fuel yourself to show up consistently? That is what matters. So don't choose shame, guilt, or inadequacy to fuel you to show up, right? I'm not being consistent. Oh, I need to be consistent. I haven't posted anything. And then you go in your business and try to show up. That's your fuel, and that's not the best fuel. You want to know better fuel? Compassion, grace, love. Those things are better fuel. All right. So now that we've got that out of the way, you own the meaning. Okay. You own the meaning to what consistent is and to what inconsistent is. And you get to make it mean what you want and fuel yourself with what you want to fuel yourself. Okay. That's important. It's like the number one tool I teach my clients here. So let's move on to this because I want to share with you a tool that my clients use that helps them be consistent in business when life isn't. Now, here's the thing. We all have things happen in life that can pull us away from our business, and that's okay. I've had many things in my life happen. I had a parent pass away right before a client call. My daughter experienced a near-death health battle after a coaching call. Like so many things, big and small, happened in life because life happens. So, how can you focus on serving others when your life is pulling you in so many directions? My clients, they have things that happen in their lives with their children's, with their grandchildren's, and this is happening and that broke, and right? Got to travel here, got to take time off here. So life is pulling you in so many different directions. How can you focus on showing up and serving another person? Well, here is a tool, right, that I have my clients use for this. Now, you've heard about having a why, okay, in your business, for your business. Have a why. Your why is your purpose, it's a cause, it's a belief. But the tool I have my clients create goes beyond the why because you need something that will overcome these obstacles that life brings you. And so we create what's called a hard why. A hard why. So there are two parts to this tool of the hard why. The why and the hardness of it. Okay, this is so important. So, the hard why. Now remember, the why is your purpose, your cause, or your belief, which really is just a thought. And a thought is just a sentence in your brain. Okay, so the why of the hard why is just a sentence in your brain that is more important to you than quitting or giving up on your vision, on your goal, on your mission. No matter what circumstance of life pops up, this sentence remains true. Okay, this is the key. The why of the hard why is this sentence, which is more important to you than giving up. It remains true no matter the circumstance. So someone can die, someone can get sick, this can happen. That sentence, it remains true. Okay, here's the thing. Most coaches, most entrepreneurs don't have this sentence. They haven't taken the time to actually find this sentence, create this sentence. And you need this sentence. You need this sentence. You need this why, which is going to be stronger than anything that can come and make you stop. I want you to think about the life of Paul. He had a hard why because brother was shipwreck after shipwreck and imprisoned and beaten and you name it. What was his hard why? And because he had a hard why, we have the riches of the revelation in almost 2/3 of the New Testament today. So I want you to think about that. People that they endured, they persevered, they persisted through their circumstances, and we have what we have today because they had a hard why. All right, so that's the why part. Remember, it's just a sentence in your brain that's more important to you than quitting, giving up on your goal, mission, or vision. And you have to find that. That's your work to do. No one can come and give you your why. Now, let's move on to the hardness. Okay, it's a hard why. It's not just a why, because sometimes some people, they have a why, but it's not enough. So we create what's called a hard why. Now, the hardness is the emotion that the thought brings up. Okay, so the why is a thought, and the hardness is the emotion that it brings up. This hardness, it fuels you to take action. It's the hardness. Okay, emotions, everything we do or don't do, our actions is because of an emotion. Our emotions drive our actions. And so the hardness of this why, right, it is what fuels you. It drives all action, which will be you being consistent. And so you want to move beyond having just a why and having a hard why. And so in my program, I teach how to create this hard why. And what you do, you're just going to try on different whys and different hardness until you find the one, right? Which is the one that compels you. So we do what's called a compellence check. Right? And so you want to check this hard why to make sure that it is actually compelling you. Is it standing the test against that circumstance in life that's popping up for you? Oh, I'm sick, right? Right? Is it standing that test? And so I want to put in your hands a tool that's going to help you manage your mind. It's called the Thought Management Map. As I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, if you stay to the end, we'll make sure that you get this. So the Thought Management Map is literally the worksheet that my clients use to get unstuck and manage their mind like a boss so they can create clients and grow their coaching business. I am giving it away for free. If you want it, comment map below and I'll send you the link. I can't wait for you to have this step-by-step process for how to take your thoughts captive so that you can show up in your business consistently and take action. So you're going to get this structured way of how to manage your thoughts, and it has worksheets to go along with each step. This is a valuable resource for you so that you can show up no matter what is happening in your life. We all have things that pop up. But what is going to be that thing that trumps it, that keeps you going? You have to decide that. You have to choose that. That becomes your hard why. That's it. There is no secret sauce or anything to being consistent. You are the one being consistent. So it's this fuel within you that you have to determine, that you have to create. All right. If we can support you in any way, definitely reach out to us. There's links around this video. Definitely get your hand on the Thought Management Map by commenting map below so we can get that into your hands. If you want to create this hard why, then come join us in our programs and we will help you be consistent in your business no matter what life is giving you. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. This is me being consistent on my birthday. We will see you in the next episode. Be blessed.